Good morning or good day or whatever time of the day it is that you are getting to join me on this vlog. Welcome to my day. Welcome to the People's Choice vlog, sort of. Last week when I was in my metabolic phase with Alex Bush, who is designing my strength training programming currently, and a metabolic phase is very challenging. And the people spoke when I said on my Instagram, I was like, should I make Alex eat his own programming, or eat his words, so to speak, and just see if he could do his own programming or how he would do at his own programming, because your girl's heart rate was like at 190 and his prescribed rest periods, I was like, bro, I don't know if I can do this. But I did get more efficient at it each week. I'm actually out of the metabolic phase starting tomorrow, but we are going to finish up by training together today. And you guys asked me to train with him and see how he did. So this is going to be a fun vlog. It's also just a day in my life here. I'm actually on the way to the car dealership. I got to get my oil topped off and then heading over to a Sapphire Coffee for a work date with Brittany, my assistant coach. Come join me on my day and this workout, and hope you guys have fun while you're here. Hang out.
It's the way you see me when you're sober. Wish you saw the middle where we meet. 'Cause we don't need words to say what we say. And I hope that you'll be okay one day. I need to know you're here. I'll give it all I got as long as you are here. The fight will never stop.
Warming up for battle?
Yes.
Is he gonna make it?
Only time will tell.
So he tells Instagram today that this is the top 5, you say?
Yeah, top 5.
Top 5?
For sure.
For
Easily
sure?
top 5. Yeah.
Oh. And I've done it, this will be my 3rd time
It's your
now.
3rd time, yeah.
Cool. This is why I love him. All right, so we're at Katie's. We are going to get it set up. You're not gonna really see much of me. This is really just going to be to see if you live.
Okay.
Because I did this workout last week, and I think I texted you, and I was like, my heart rate's at 190. I think 220 is like tight. Like technically you're supposed to 220 minus your age.
Yeah.
Max heart rate.
Exactly.
So Chaston was like making fun of me. He was like, I don't even know how you're standing. But I was. So now we're gonna see if you
If I can stand. Yeah,
you
exactly.
can stand. to where you touch the white with the weight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway through, and actually sort of halfway through. I've been resting already. Heart rate's still at 170. I'm soaked. I feel like this is really a lot easier than I thought it was going to be for you. I thought like the bodybuilder would be like, I can't do this. I'm the one eating my words now. Following the prescribed rest periods. So long.
I haven't vlogged in forever. Okay.
Did I miss your exit?
No.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, guys? Chanel and I just finished the training session, and it was difficult. It was hard. I made it through. I was breathing. I didn't pass out. I didn't throw up. So all positive things. But Chanel wanted me to hop on here and give some explanation as to what the reasoning for a metabolic phase is, or metabolic training is, and our goal within metabolic training is to increase overall endurance. It's not a training stimulus that we can stay in for long durations of time, as the adaptation gap is very small, and as we adapt, we're not going to see the progression that we desire. But for a short period of time, I like to use this training stimulus for 10 to 15 sessions generally, and we see great progress and great carryover to our hypertrophy phases, our strength phases that we utilize in the future. So how this benefits that is that if we're looking super sciencey here, when we look at the mitochondria and the efficiency that it is able to utilize the carbohydrates that we are taking in, this training stimulus elevates that so that we have a more efficient turnover and a better usage of the carbohydrates that we're taking in, a better uptake from a muscle glycogen perspective, so our muscles are going to remain fuller and have better endurance when we are getting into higher repetitions, and we're going to be able to handle a heavier load at these higher repetitions through hypertrophy phases. So when we are in the 10 to 12 rep range to follow this metabolic phase in a hypertrophy phase or what have you, we're going to be able to handle a heavier load and have a better lactic acid threshold. So that burning sensation that you may feel later in a session may be offset for later repetitions because of this phase. So a great idea to utilize, not a phase that you want to stay in super long, to where maybe a strength phase you can stay in for 6 to 8 weeks, or a hypertrophy phase 4 to 6 weeks. This is something that you're going to use more sporadically for shorter durations of time. They're not very long training sessions, but very valuable to the grand scheme of things. Every training phase that you use needs to have a carryover to the other ones, and this carries over to the other ones. So that is my brief description of,
That is pretty brief.
to a metabolic phase.
So, and I will, if you can turn that towards me, and so they can actually, if you could hold that, I don't know, since I'm driving. Hopefully, I get you home correctly because I've only done this twice in this direction. Jason, my nutrition coach, increased my food, and I typically like hate when I get to this threshold. So I 100% agree with you because I would absolutely be miserable, like keeling over, trying to feed myself as much as he's got me on, if it wasn't for this phase. Like, I think that this is going to help me get to where I need to go nutritionally wise. So I'm kind of understanding the purpose behind what you're doing here with this whole mitochondria situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not a volume eater, so this would not, had it not for been this style of training this week and the past 2 weeks since I've had my food increased, I don't know. I would have just like stopped at my meal number 4 and been like, I'm not eating, I refuse, I'm not hungry, I hate this. And it's helped me not feel so like weighed down by my increases in food either. So I'm happy, but also ready for some strength training. I think my heart rate's ready for that.
And so Chanel, starting tomorrow, so we extended this a phase a little bit so that we could do it together.
Yeah.
And so then tomorrow she's going to be moving into some strength work, which we're both excited for.
Upper body first, please.
Yes. And, I highly recommend, if you are going to utilize metabolic phases, to have intra-carbs, because you're going to deplete the muscle glycogen much quicker than you would through other phases. So having that on hand, it doesn't have to be this massive surplus of carbs or calories. It just needs to be 20 or so.
You had 40 intra.
I had 40.
And then I had 25 plus 18, whatever that is.
So pretty much the same.
Yeah, so pretty much the same, actually, now that I think about it. And then I had 60 before I went in to train, which is a lot for me. Like, for me to get down that much food in that short amount of time frame is pretty crazy for me. But it's happening. And I'm happy, I guess, because it's going to make me better in the long run.
Absolutely. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed.
I'm the only YouTuber that complains about food. Seriously, like, I could never do a 10,000 calorie challenge. Like, ever. I would die.
Do you think that Chanel, myself, and Sue should do a 10,000 calorie?
No. Like, no. I would die at, like, I don't even think in one sitting I could get more than 600 calories in me.
I think Sue and I could go for the 10,000 calorie, and then Chanel can just go for as many as she possibly can.
No, there's no way. Like,
Four.
My meals right now are like 450, 550, and I'm dying. Like, it takes me 2 hours to get through them. Like, one meal. Brittany's like, you're still eating that meal. Yeah. I gotta get it down.
Okay, well, do you want to sign them out?
Maybe later.
Okay.
This is my accomplishment for today. FYI. Hi, this is what I did for 30 minutes. I took off. They had these all completely wrapped, and then there were stickers all over them, and I had to take them off. This is my new office light, and I love it. Doesn't it look good with that piece? I love it. Welcome back to the closing of this video, 2 days later. Tuesday, Alex and I trained. You guys saw that footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that little workout and a little chat with Alex and I in the car leaving the gym. I figured I would wrap up this video with a quick blurb or quick insight into my current training routine, because I know many of you guys have asked like what my routine looks like, what my split looks like, and what all that looks like for me in my very deep part of my off season. Like, this is kind of right in the nitty gritty of where I really need to make some changes to my physique. So I need 1, recovery, 2, muscle growth. So therefore I could withstand a dieting phase. I would have enough tissue to support a dieting phase as well. So look at those babies. Hi, babies. Hi. You're so sweet. Let's see if they actually let me finish this vlog. My training split does prioritize glute and ham development, because that is obviously where I wanted to bring up my physique the most. I've been very fortunate this off season that I've been able to maintain some great leanness in my arms, which I'm super excited about, because normally in my off season I get a little more jacked in this region than I would like to be. And I'm just very happy with the level of leanness that I've kept in my lower body as well as my arms and upper body. I'm going to go ahead and overlay a physique update for you guys here so you guys can really see where my physique is at currently. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm very happy for being at the weight that I'm at, which is about 148 to 149, sitting with this particular shape. I actually don't know my percent body fat. I actually want to do a DEXA scan. So comment below if you guys want me to get a DEXA scan, share all that information with you guys before starting my prep, because I'm pretty interested in where I'm at, because I remember getting a DEXA scan. I shared it with you guys, and I think I was about 5 to 6 weeks out. Maybe I was closer. I can't really remember, but you guys remember. Watch that video if you haven't watched it already. I'll pop the thumbnail up on the screen so you guys can find it. I'm excited to see where that looks like. So with my split right now, it's a very conventional 4-day split. 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days, and your girl is going to be adding 1 day of functional conditioning per Steve Hartman. He is going to be writing a functional conditioning workout for me to be able to do at the end of my training week. Alex Bush is programming my strength training currently, and Steve Hartman is giving me 1 day of functional conditioning. So I will be increasing to 5 days of actual physical training. However, I don't really consider the functional conditioning a training. It's typically not going to make me as, well, it's definitely not going to be heavy loaded work. It's going to be more functional based, more core strength, more agility based, so I can just be quick on my feet and build up my conditioning prior to prep beginning. So that's kind of what my routine looks like right now. In terms of cross training, auxiliary work, I take yoga 2 to 3 times a week. I take 2 sunrise classes that are 45 minutes in length. They are not heated, so I'm definitely not doing any sort of intense yoga, but the 45-minute class is a little bit accelerated. We do go through a structured flow that my girl, Leah Jo Turner, absolutely kills it with. We do something different in that class every single day. I did take out cycle bar. I was doing cycle bar during my prep and through a little bit into my off season, but I know that cardio is going to be increasing soon, so I will take out my cycle bar, embrace yoga more. I also thought the yoga would also help with my core and functional training at this point. Now that brings me to a little teaser kicker. I am in the process of building my Audacious Athlete 5 training program, so it will be available in the beta version. Remember, just a reminder, beta versions are only open to 50 participants. The beta version and the beta testing will be available very, very soon. I don't have a hard date for you guys, but it will be soon. And it is going to be based off this 4-day model. So it is going to be a 4-day training split. So one of the big questions I get asked is what the main difference is between all my phases, Audacious Athlete series. Phase 1 and phase 2 are 5-day training splits. Phase 3 and phase 4 are 6-day training splits. How many times did I edit that? A lot. But the biggest thing is I wanted to offer a wide variety of different training splits on my programs available on my website. So that is right, Audacious Athlete Phase 5 is going to be a 4-day training split. It is going to be very comparable to what I've been doing in my entire off-season time frame. So it is going to be 2 upper body days, 2 lower body days. Throw in some little surprise for you as well. But that's where we're at right now. I'm very, very, like I said, very, very happy with where my off season has gone. And I'm very, oh my God, you used to have to pull my hair out literally to get me to take days of rest. And now I absolutely love training only 4 days a week. I get to do things like put up that freaking light up in my office. This is my accomplishment for today. FYI. Hi, this is what I did. For 30 minutes, I took off. They had these all completely wrapped and then there were stickers all over them and I had to take them off. This is my new office light and I love it. Doesn't it look good with that piece? I love it. I get to do things like go buy plants and I get to paint my master bedroom. That's my next project. And I just have like all this extra free time outside of the gym to invest in my business, to invest in my family, to invest in traveling. And I absolutely have just fully embraced this full year that I've taken off from the stage, and I'm so excited that I did what I set out to do last off season, which was make the most of my time and enjoy this time. And I'm just like so stoked that I took my own advice. Yeah, so I'm just really happy overall, so happy. And I'm just like very happy with where my physique is at and where I've been able to maintain during this time frame. So I just want to encourage you guys to understand that you can train at a lower frequency per week and it is a-okay, I promise. All right, that wraps up this video. If you have any other questions for me, please leave them in the comment section below. If you have any other comments, definitely let me know. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from me. Stay tuned for more information on the Audacious Athlete 5 beta testing program. It will be available very, very soon. And without further ado, I'm out. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Love ya. Bye.